is a matter of fact. Donald Trump is a criminal. He was found guilty of 34 felony counts of fraud, found liable for sexual abuse. And if he wants to find the rapists and criminals in this country, he should look in the mirror.
I just love it. I just want, give me that every day. And thankfully they are actually. I guess AOC and Bernie Sanders are kind of giving us that every day in their Fight Oligarchy tour across America, which if you have not already gone to, if they come to your area, just go. I can tell you, I was at the big LA one that she's gonna reference in a video we're gonna play. And it like for me at least, I can't speak for you, it's the inspiration that I need at this point. And the fight, taking it to Donald Trump, not pulling any punches in a time when we cannot afford to pull a single punch. And not just Trump, but those that are trying to cow the anti-oligarchy movement, which she references in this.
You know, I heard that someone started flying a plane with a banner that said, this is Trump country. It sure don't look like it today. I don't think this is Trump country. I think this is our country.
Oh yes, and I know, you know, she's giving a speech, she's doing a performance or whatever, but it really does feel like she's enjoying that, and I want her to. I want us to have some hope and some joy, and I want our fighters to have it too. The good activists on the ground, the journalists, and yes, the politicians as well. I want AOC to be enjoying this moment. I want this to propel her to whatever comes in the future. And yeah, it really did look more like our country than Trump country. She drew, well, her and Bernie Sanders, we gotta be fair, drew a 3-mile long line for the rally in, I believe that was the Folsom rally in California's Trump country. It was a red area. And they got like a significant percentage of the population of that area to come. And I think the reason that they're doing that in stop after stop, growing with each one, is that they're motivating Democrats. And not just motivating them with the message, but motivating them with what they're accomplishing, which you'll see in this clip.
On the way here, we got a very interesting piece of news, which is that some of those Republican House members that we had visited, they just led a letter warning the Republican leadership, saying, we don't know if we can vote for Medicaid cuts now. That's you, Missoula. That's you, Montana. That's you, Colorado. That's you, Arizona. That's you, California. That's you, the people. We got them on their back foot. We got them scared. We got them running. So we are here for the long haul, and we will not stop until they actually vote no. We're not gonna let them trick us with gestures and strongly worded letters. I wanna see the no vote on the floor. That's the only thing we will accept.
That right there is what I love, and that's why I had to play that video. It's the 1-2 punch, because she announces that they did the letter, which we talked about that on TDR yesterday. And then she goes into the, you did that Missoula, you did that California, and I'm liking that, and I'm revved up. But I have that like voice in the back of my head. Maybe you have that same voice. It's like, yeah, they did the letter, but like, what does that really mean? That's like literally what I said in the show yesterday. And then she hits that. Because she's not naive, she's not stupid. She's happy that they did the letter, but she also knows that that by itself is worth absolutely nothing. And she makes sure that the audience knows that and remembers that. And I couldn't love it more. They are having an effect. Donald Trump has had this big effect on the MAGA movement by scaring all these representatives and making them scared that they're gonna lose their seats. That's the only thing that gets them to do one thing versus another. This is another way that you could potentially do that. Scare the hell out of them. It's one of the reasons that they're going to all of these red areas, not exclusively, but quite a few of them. And that can be frustrating for some people who live in the blue areas and want to see them. I have no doubt that they're going to do more of a tour. I see like people saying they want them on the East Coast. They apparently are going to continue to do this for some time. And I'm glad, not only because it gives more people either in our audience or just out there across America a chance to see the message, to get involved in this fight, but also because there is definitely an appetite for that. A survey taken by Harvard Center for American Political Studies and Harris, this is back about a week ago, found that 72% of Democratic voters supported politicians like Sanders and Ocasio-Cortez, quote, who are calling on Democrats to adopt a more aggressive stance towards Trump and his administration and, quote, fight harder, rather than leaders who are willing to, quote, compromise with President Donald Trump. And that is important. It's super clear, by the way. They're lapping the compromise people, but I want everybody to remember that, because when we start choosing Senate candidates for this next cycle, and definitely once the presidential primary starts coming around, you're gonna hear it from the establishment. It's time to go to the center. They want compromise. They want bipartisanship. No, they don't. They're being super clear that that's not what they want. That's all they're getting mostly from Democratic leadership, but that's not at all what they want. And they're not just showing up, they're putting their wallet where their mouth is. Ocasio-Cortez has raised nearly $10 million in the last 3 months, smashing her record. Her next election isn't for like a year and a half. This is like she's giving a speech and she's raising money like it's a week until the presidential election. It's not. That's just what they're doing now because the appetite is so there waiting for them. And look, I hope that they keep this going for literally months. I hope they grow it, make it even bigger. I hope that they bring in, as they've been doing, by the way, local candidates who are primarying Democrats. They're doing that. As they go to each area, they're boosting candidates in that area. This is not just about Bernie. It's not just about AOC, regardless of what they might do in future elections. It's about, once again, building that movement and trying to bring in good progressive candidates who are not beholden to the 1%, beholden to corporate donations and all of that. And that's what I want to see. There's other stuff that I want to see. Be interested in a couple things that she could potentially do politically in a few years, and we'll find out about that. But for now, I think this is incredibly valuable, and I love that it's drawing as much attention as it is, where you're having like Politico headlines of like, hey, it's raising questions about our political future and everything. Yeah, we've been trying to raise that topic for some time. I'm glad that some people are catching on. If you enjoyed that, then make sure that you never miss another video by subscribing. And if you want a little more, consider hitting the join button and becoming a member. So you're probably wondering, why would I do that? Well, when you do that, you get access to bonus content that I make every single week, and it's a lot of fun. You get custom emojis and more. If you join at tier 3, by the way, you even get access to a monthly member hangout with myself. And you'll get all that going forward, but you'll also unlock years of the back catalog that is literally 100 or more bonus clips and top 10 lists and debates and more. So what are you waiting for?